Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome or welcome back. It's tea and tarot time with Julie. So get yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee, glass of wine, whatever it is you want. Put your feet up. Let's have a look what's going on for the collective. This is for everybody, an energy kind of reading for you, some guidance from Spirit, what you need to hear right now. And it's for the next week or so. All right, with me, Julie Poole. Hello, welcome. All right, let's bring the camera down. Let's have a look what is going on for the collective. I'm going to use the energy oracle to get the themes for this week. Okay. What do you want to share with the collective, please, at this time? What do you want to tell them? Oh, quite a lot. Okay. All right. All of them? Yes, apparently so. Okay. Adjacent possibilities. Caring connections. Happy families. Deceit, storm warning, and action. All right, let's squidge these in then. All right, there's a lot of information here. We're going to find out some more. We're going to clarify with the tarot. Okay. All right. Can we get them all in? Just about. Just about. Okay. So let's find out some more. Let's add in the tarot. I didn't expect all of them, but obviously, Spirit, I've got messages for you that they want you to hear at this time. What do you need to hear at this time? Okay, this is the Tarot of Dreams. We've got the Moon, the Lovers under Caring Connections. Nice. We've got the Five of Swords with Happy Family. So we've got some conflict in the family. All right, we've got some rebirth going on. Queen of Swords, the Queen of Truth as I call her. The Eight of Wands, the Tree of Life. We're going to be here a while, so get yourself comfy. There's a lot of information they want to share. The Eight of Coins, the Six of Wands, victory. The Queen of Wands, valuing yourself. The Palace of Wands, they're telling me to shuffle again because I can't see the card. There we go. And the King of Wands. Okay. Alrighty, let's get your affirmation. I only want one. Can we have one clear affirmation for the collective at this time, please? These are mine from Hoping to Having. Okay. I am happy. I radiate out contentment and serenity. Let's start there. Okay. If you're washing the dishes, pause for a little minute. I want you to just look at this card. I am happy. It's a card of receive. I radiate out contentment and serenity. All right. So your affirmation. I am happy. I am happy. Get into it. All right. Yeah. All right. I'm happy. Right. That's not going to work. Okay. I am happy. Get in that energy, because when you're in that energy, you will start to notice things in your life that increase the happiness and things that decrease it, and then you can take action on those things, going, do you know what, that kind of pulls me down, so I need to sort that, I need to tackle that, because I'm in this energy of, I'm radiating out happiness and serenity. So let's have a look at it. All right, let's bring the camera down then. So a lot of information. All right, you might already be feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Julie, you don't normally pull this many cards. You're right, I don't. But, you know, they flew out, so we've got to work with what we've got on the table. They want to talk to you. Adjacent possibilities. Let's just look at this for a little minute. All right. It's a weird card because you've got doors where there shouldn't be doors. Right? You've got doors, where are we? Up here. You've got doors in the floor. You know, shouldn't be doors up there. We shouldn't have doors in the floor. The whole point of this card is that we're seeing possibilities where we didn't see them before. They're popping up all over the place when we're not expecting them to be. So we're being asked to be open. Be open. Okay? What are my possibilities? I might be looking here, but over here is something better. Right, so we are looking at the adjacent possibilities right now. In what area and why? So the moon is underneath this with the Tree of Life. The moon is our fears, insecurities, wibbles, wobbles, what's unseen, what's deeper down, our emotions, our feelings, We're letting everything come up. We have the tree of life underneath it. Now, I love the tree of life. As you know, I've got that picture behind me of the tree of life. The tree of life symbolizes you being able to create your life the way you want it to be. The way you want to put those branches, where you want to grow things, where you want to expand things or shrink things. That can come down, that can come up. We're moving things around because we are the masters of our reality. We are the creators of our reality. So when we see the tree of life in this particular deck, this signifies every single tarot card in the deck, okay? The numbers 1 to 10. Right, and then you've got the knight, the page, the king, the queen, all of these. Every suit is represented, and those golden lines with the Roman numerals, they represent all of the major arcana. So what does this mean? It means that you're in a situation right now, my beautiful collective, that you have all the tools at your disposal to be able to create the life that you want. So we're opening up to these adjacent possibilities. We're opening up to what was under the surface, what's underneath, what wants to come up and wants to come out. We're going to use the moon energy, whether it's a full moon, partial moon, a new moon. We're going to just allow it to come up so that we can step into what do I want to create. And one of the things that you want to create are caring connections, whether they be romantic or platonic or family. I want caring connections. I want relationships that count. I want relationships that matter. So we've got the lovers underneath it with caring connections. This is predominantly talking about your close relationships, okay? Family, close friends, not the acquaintances on the fringes, close friends, partners, or the desire for a partner, or to improve the relationships you already have, and you're working on it. We've got the 8 of coins underneath. So I'm looking at the possibilities, the adjacent possibilities. I'm looking at what's under the surface and letting it come up. I'm in my energy to create and improve my existing relationships from a place of happiness, contentedness and serenity. So if you have a current partner, then you are really making the decision with the Lovers card to work on your relationship, to connect better, deeper, to connect in different ways, all right? Because we tend to connect in one way and then it kind of gets stuck there. Right? Let's connect in all ways, emotionally, from the heart. Let's connect our dreams. Let's connect our hopes and aspirations. If we've been together a long time, what are your dreams and wishes now? Because they won't be the same as when we met. Let's get to know each other. Let's connect. Let's do that work that we need to do on that relationship to get that connection really strong. And that could be just making time for each other, appreciating each other. That could also be to bring up to the surface anything that has been hidden or is being withheld, or any deceit. I haven't told you about this and I withheld that, and actually I haven't shared this with you. What is it for you, so that you can get this happy families that you really want? All right, with the caring connection and the happy family next to it, then we are doing some work on our connections and relationships over the next week or so. And that includes your relationship with yourself. Now, for some of you, there's conflict around here to do with the family, to do with the lover, to do with the relationship. The 5 of Swords is a card of conflict. Now, it can be internal conflict. Should I tell you about that? Should I share my dream with you for that? Should I, woulda, shoulda, coulda, all right? But it is saying, as we allow these connections and the truth, we've got the Queen of Swords here, the Queen of Truth, as we allow the truth to come up, we will come into this victory energy, success, recognition, being seen. Do you feel seen in your relationships? Do you feel seen by your family? Because we can become a little bit invisible, can't we? We do. We take each other for granted. It's part of life. But then we want to do a bit of work to really find that connection again. And it can, create some conflict. Perhaps sitting down with your partner and saying, look, we haven't had a really good chat for a long time. You're tired, you're busy, I'm tired, I'm busy. And it can, the other person can go on the defensive and feel attacked. No, I'm not attacking you. Let's sit and talk. Let's communicate. Let's get close again. You will be victorious in this. But I feel the main energy with the Six of Wands in this case is about recognition, being seen, recognizing your strengths, to be appreciated, to be valued, because it's next to the Queen of Wands. See, she values herself above everything. She knows her worth. So, sometimes we don't see the worth in our partner or in our family member. They get on our nerves and we forget to see their value. So we're doing the work to get those connections strong again, okay? And we're allowing the truth to come out. We've got the deceit card here. That's like the devil energy. So these can be deceit, deception, lies, and that can be really nasty stuff. Or it can simply be, I forgot to tell you about that. Or I didn't tell you because I thought it'd upset you. We do that a lot, don't we? We don't upset anybody, so we withhold. But we are rising up. We've got the Judgment card under deceit. So as the truth comes out, as we reconnect, as we talk, as we see our own value and the value in those around us, then we step into this rebirth. Now we've got the storm warning here. For some of you, as you focus and do some work in terms of, right, I'm bringing this up to the surface, I'm looking at options and possibilities, there can be a bit of a storm that comes up and out, a clearing of the air. A storm can be incredibly helpful, but I want you to remember you are not the storm. You are the sky that the storm passes through. And that is taking some action. Right, so that action might be, we need to talk, right? The Queen of Swords, let's talk, let's clear the air. Are you really happy? Am I really happy? Right? Have I been deceiving you saying I'm all right when actually I'm really struggling because I didn't want you to worry about me? Deceit doesn't have to be a nasty energy, all right? It really doesn't. How can I explain this? There's deceit about, I've been cheating on you. That's deceit. That's lies, deceit, deception. It's nasty, it's painful, it's hurtful. But there's also deceit about, actually, I don't like where we live. I want to move, but I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want to worry you, right? So that's not a nasty deceit. That's a kind of, I've been kind of kidding myself that I'm all right, really, when actually I'm not. I might be in a job that I hate and I'm having to do it because we've got a huge mortgage. And I've been just telling you I'm all right, I'm all right, I'm all right. And now's the time to say I'm actually not all right. I've bitten off more than I can chew. This isn't worth it. This just isn't worth it. Can we sell up and buy a cheaper house so I can get a job I actually enjoy? Or be a stay-at-home parent that I'd be able to afford to? It's allowing the truth to come up. Because we do wear a mask. I'm not saying you're liars, but we do wear a mask, don't we? And so it's dropping the mask. But what that does is it connects us much more authentically because things are changing. Things are changing. Energy is changing. Vibration is changing. What we want is changing. And if we don't realize it and share that, then we get stuck in the old energy that feels more and more uncomfortable. So pushing through into the new energy means us looking at what works and what doesn't, looking at your happiness. Am I happy? And if I'm not, what am I going to do about it? Because we've got the action card here. Okay, this is a little bit like the Chariot. It's about balance. That's why we've got the black and the white horse. It's taking action. Horses in Oracle and Tarot represent freedom. empowerment. It's being able to drive forward, right? So am I happy? And if I'm not, let's talk about it with my family, with myself, with my partner. Let's share it. Let's be open. Let's review where are we at in terms of our own personal happiness and what do we want to do about it. So that storm warning can be that I share, because I've been hiding that actually I am struggling or I'm not happy. I'm going to share it, which enables us to have a rebirth, a fresh start, a new beginning based on value, based on appreciation. But it can create a storm because now I want to sell the house, or now I want to change my job, or now I'm telling you that thing that you've been doing is driving me nuts, right? It can create a bit of a storm. But what it's doing is it's clearing the air. They're asking me to say this again. You are not the storm. You are the sky that the storm passes through. And it clears the air into truth and clarity. And it brings you into a place with that Palace of Wands, an environment where you are in your power, where you are passionate, where you are living and thriving, not existing and struggling. It brings you into your own sense of power and being able to move forward with that action card and the 8 of Wands underneath it, which is another card of flowing and movement, right? The 8 of Wands is the minor arcana equivalent of the Chariot. So we are moving forward by taking this action into our power. The King of Wands is power. It's entrepreneur energy. It's managing your own life, managing your energy. It's saying, this is what I desire and I'm going to make it happen. He's determined. He's decisive. Now we've got the King and the Queen of Wands, both beautifully balanced, masculine and feminine. So this could be you and your partner, but this can be you and you. All right, bringing all those aspects together within you of I have all the passion and drive and determination I need. And the King and Queen live in the Palace of Wands. So your environment, your partnership, clearing the air, speaking your truth, letting everything come up. If there's a storm about it and a fight about it and conflict about it, let's listen, let it all come up, because then we know where we are. And we're moving into a much more authentic, beautiful space within ourselves, our relationship with ourselves, and our relationship with our significant other, family, people around us. All right? So let's see, do I want to clarify any of this? They're saying no, but they would like you to have some angel messages. All right, so for the collective, please. Thank you. Okay. All right, so some extra information. We've got quite a lot. Let me bring the camera up so I can talk to you. Okay. So we have awareness. You cannot change and shift what you're not aware of. You may have no idea that your partner is unhappy or struggling, and this is all going to come out. They may have no idea what your hopes, wishes and dreams are, what your aspirations are. Awareness is key. You cannot fix, change or sort anything you're not aware of. So let's let that awareness come up and come out over the next week. We also have truth. So we've got a double message because we've got the Queen of Swords on the table, the Queen of Truth. Awareness comes from the truth. Who am I really? What do I really want? What really makes me happy and unhappy? Who am I now? Because the energy has changed, so I've changed. So who am I now? What is my truth? And look at the way the heart is lit up. Okay? The truth, the reason that's happening is that this light that's coming down from the universe right now of a higher vibration is coming straight into our heart, blasting the heart wide open. So old wounds can be coming out to be healed. Old truths coming out, freeing the heart to love truly, fully, openly. So be aware, all right? Now we also have power, which is also a double message, because on the table we've got the King, Queen of Wands, very powerful very powerful, right? And the action, you have the power you need to take the action that you need with that sword of power, the sword of truth, to bring into awareness your hopes, wishes and dreams. And I want you to look at your health, right? Your health is, your body is your best friend. Your body is your teammate through this thing that we call life. You can't go anywhere without your body, and it can't go anywhere without you. Your body is an incredible healing machine, creative machine. It is phenomenal. And when your health is not good, it is because your life is not good, and your health is showing you that. So use your body in the most loving way to say, thank you for showing me. If I keep getting headaches, if I keep feeling ill, if I get one illness after another illness because my immune system's on the floor, why is it on the floor? Am I living a job I hate, a life that's exhausting and draining? Am I feeling seen and heard and recognized or invisible? My health will show me. So as we allow the health to show us what is going on as a manifester of our real reality inside, we can then step into believing in the dreams. Okay, I can heal my health, get my energy back, believe in my dreams, my aspirations. It's a number 44. That's a master number of our foundation. I want my foundation strong and solid and healthy and vibrant. I want my foundation to be all that I want it to be. Because I'm bigger than this life. I'm bigger than my problems. I'm bigger than everything. This is why, see in the card, there she is down the bottom, but this is the real you, this huge you. This is the real you. And if you're feeling squashed and suppressed and repressed, it's time for the real you to blast open and come into your own. So, it's all about this happiness. Am I happy? Because I want to be. I deserve to be. And I want to step into the energy of receiving happy, contentment and serenity. So over this next week, I want you to look at your dreams, your hopes, your aspirations. Look at your health. Bring awareness into your relationships, your connections, your connection with your body, your connection with your well-being, your connection with your happiness. And let's get that connection into a caring space of value and appreciation so that you can live your best life. All right? All right, my beautiful collective. That's the message I have for you for this week. I hope it was helpful. If it was, please give it a like, a share. If you haven't yet, do subscribe. Really helps the channel to grow and other people to find these videos. And I'll be back next week. Take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.